space today. We are going to talk about organic shape and form, going off of what we did yesterday with geometric shape and form. So let's get out our sketchbook. And we're just going off the page that we were on yesterday. So we had our geometric right here. And then we should have a decent amount of space at the bottom of the page. And I'm just going to write organic shape and form. I just like to add notes so when you guys look back, you know what we've been talking about and what this is. Okay, kind of got into my Zentangle there. All right, organic shape and form. You don't have to section yours off, but I thought that might help me a little bit, keep things more clear. All right, let's zoom in. So the difference between geometric and organic shape really is that organic is your irregular, asymmetrical, mostly naturally occurring. So if we want to write mostly natural, more curvy, softer. Okay, so think about the difference between what we did yesterday. These shapes, the shapes, the circle, triangle, square, and then the forms, cube, sphere, cylinder, cone, and how different that is from maybe a flower or a leaf. So a flower or a leaf would be a more organic shape, okay? So what's the difference between the shape and the form? That's just two-dimensional versus three-dimensional. So it's not too complicated. If you've got a two-dimensional, that's shape. If you've got it three-dimensional, that's form. Okay, so breaking it down really simply, if I wanted to just draw, I don't know, even just like that, a paint splatter like I had on my last project, that's an organic shape. Okay, I didn't shade it, I didn't add any value, so it's just the outline, and so that makes it two-dimensional. It's a shape. Kind of looks like one of those backgrounds from SpongeBob. Sure. Or if I just wanted to draw a leaf, the outline of a leaf, that would be the shape of a leaf, okay? When we did our flowers the other day and we added the color, we added some value to it, the light, medium, and dark, that made that more three-dimensional looking, so that turned it into a form, okay? So more like flowers, leaves. Here's some examples. We'll just write example. Flowers and leaves, fruit, animals, even people. Okay, so we're thinking about these mostly natural, soft, curvier shapes. Okay, and then when we add value, which is our light and dark, then they turn into form. So say I wanted to do a pear. If I did a pear shape, and I just added a little stem, and I didn't shade him in at all, this is just a shape. But then if I did another pear and I add a stem, kind of run into my leaf there, and then I add shading, similar to what I did with my sphere yesterday, but I have to have a light source. I have to know where the light's coming from. If my light's coming from this way, then this is the lighter part of my pear, and then this is the shadowy part of my pear. And then I can just work on making lines and shades that make that look a little bit more three-dimensional. Okay? I could keep working on that and make it a little more detailed, but this is a short demonstration here. So I would like you to find one thing from your house, anything that you find that is an organic shape. It can be a fruit or a leaf or a flower or your dog, anything. I would choose something a little more simply unless you just want a challenge. And I would draw it as a shape and then as a form. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to do here. If you want to go ahead and do the little pear practice without looking at a pear, that's fine. But then in this leftover space, I would like you to choose something, maybe a house plant, something that you have around your house, and draw it as a shape and then draw it again as a simple form. Okay? So that'll be here, your choice. And then you guys can show me next Wednesday. Remember, we don't turn these in. We just save them for our Wednesdays when we talk about what we've been doing, and then we show our small groups our sketchbooks. All right, happy drawing.